You going bald?
Huh?
No. You're getting fatter, and your hair doesn't realize it needs to cover more face.
Okay.
Hello and thanks for clicking on my channel from wherever you are. In this episode, I want to talk about the top 6 actors who play themselves in every single damn movie, but they keep doing it. Wait till the end, there are 3 honorable mentions that you don't want to miss. Before I start the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications.
Alright, Brandy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn.
Number 6. Mark Wahlberg. He is here in the bottom of my list since he actually has some good some good movies. Actually, Mark Wahlberg plays in one of my favorite movies of all time, The Departed, and he also has some other good movies as well, like Boogie Nights. He was really active and acting in those movies, and he was very well. In the past couple of years though, he's just cashing checks for his name and doesn't even try to do anything. I kind of want to put the blame on M. Night Shyamalan because after the movie Happening, Mark Wahlberg was not the same. Only Mark Wahlberg movies you see these days are either him as a loud Mark Wahlberg in comedies or some military persona. Sometimes he gets cast in weird roles that he does not look good in, such as scientists or, planners. But at the end of the day, he is always just Mark Wahlberg. Again, I have to mention, The Departed, that was really good. Number 5. Seth Rogen. I have absolutely no idea how does Seth Rogen keep getting roles. Come on, man. Maybe he just has to be typecast as an idiot since nothing covers up his special laugh. I really dug deep into this weird happening, and he does have a group of friends like James Franco, with whom he is not on the best terms now, and some other comedians like Jay Baruchel and Craig Robinson, and he always plays with them. I got to admit though, his movie Knocked Up back in 2007 with him as the lead and Katherine Heigl as the love interest is still one of my favorite comedies. If you want to see Seth Rogen in all of his movies, just go and watch, Knocked Up. That's him. Nothing changes. There are 2 Neighbors movies as well. Those are funny too.
Hello?
You ready, white boy? Pepper spray, bitch! Prison school is in session.
Number 4. Kevin Hart. An obvious choice. He never said that he was going to be an actor because he's a stand-up comedian, a successful one as well. His specials are a lot funnier than what you might imagine because that happened to me. I never thought he was this good. But somehow his movies make a lot of money. This should be the only explanation since he plays in a lot of projects. The name of his character changes in different films, but it's just Kevin Hart. His movies are, fun, entertaining, lighthearted. And if I want to save your time, I recommend you to go and watch the Jumanji movies, the 2 that came out in the recent years. Those are just simple and fun comedies. He has a couple of other movies with another person high up on this list. Well, you can guess already who.
Tour, beach, horseback riding.
Let's go! Oh!
Number 3. Adam Sandler. Whether you like him or not, he has some of the biggest connections in Hollywood. I could have not included him on this list given his Oscar-worthy performance in Uncut Gems, which was just a hell of a movie. But other than that, he is always Adam Sandler. I never understood why people find him funny as well, because he only does one cringy voice and doesn't have any physical comedy. But whatever you want to say about this guy, his movies actually they make a lot of money. And he's a great friend since he casts all of his friends in his movies. David Spade, Rob Schneider, Kevin James, and a couple of other names. Number 2. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Who else then? Dwayne Johnson gets paid to be himself in every movie. I dare you to comment the name of one of his characters he plays. Come on. You cannot. His movies might be meta at this point and he could look directly into the camera and raise his eyebrow. And man, what's up with his jungle fetish? Is he like a jungle and nature lover or something? I mean, this man even doesn't try to put any makeup on in his movies. He just wears a set of clothes and it looks like he goes from scene to scene, set to set with the same clothes, and you know, and at the end he makes millions. I got to hand it to him though, his movies really make a lot of money. Recently I read a lot that his behavior on set is so bad. Come on, Dwayne. You make this much money. You have some respect for your fellow actors. Before I talk about number 1, here are 3 honorable mentions and they are all women.
Love it. What's her name? That Amy.
First spot has to go to Rebel Wilson. Well, I can't say that it's not entirely her fault since she really leaned in on her oversized figure. In the Pitch Perfect movies, her name is really just Fat Amy. Go figure. The bad thing is that she tried to lose weight and she did it as well, but unfortunately, even Hollywood wants her the way she was before.
It's not so bad.
The second spot goes to Melissa McCarthy. I can't say that she has a better situation compared to the previous actress I talked about, but she really had a nice momentum going in the mid-2010s. Physical comedy was her thing. She was thrown out, shocked, electrocuted, slapped, and she was ready to do it all. But at the end of the day, she was always just Melissa McCarthy. Some of her movies are funnier than the other, but there was a movie, I don't remember the name, with Jason Statham. That movie was something really funny with Jude Law as well.
Welcome. Oh, welcome. They're not serving.
The last spot of honorable mentions goes to Amy Schumer. Well, she's mostly a stand-up comedian, so I can't be that hard on her, but she tipped her toes in the world of acting a couple of times. R-rated comedies mostly. Her best and most successful movie by miles is Trainwreck with one of my favorite comedians, Bill Hader. And if you watch that movie, you've seen it all. That movie has LeBron James in it too. Before I talk about number 1, don't forget to like and subscribe. It will take just a second. Thanks.
I, on the other hand, will tell you everything.
Really?
Number 1. Ryan Reynolds. Well. He is of course beloved by almost everyone who know him or the fans who show up for his films. The number of projects that he did in the past couple of years is uncountable. But he's always the fast-talking merc with the mouth. For now, he's a true cash machine for the movie industry, and whatever he touches turns to gold. Don't know how many more years he's gonna do it, but it doesn't look like that he wants to slow down anytime soon. The Deadpool trilogy is of course in my opinion his best thing, but in overall his movies have a nice vibe to them. Thanks for staying up until here. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the 10th time. Don't forget to ask your significant other. Movies at 6. Goodbye.